The Belt and Road Initiative is China's ambitious plan to connect Asia, Africa and Europe. It's made up of a land belt that runs from China through South and Central Asia all the way to Europe, and a maritime road that connects China's coastal cities with the Indian subcontinent, Africa and the Mediterranean. There is no official list, but the initiative aims to integrate around 70 countries, accounting for more than 60% of the world's population and around a third of global GDP. From transport and telecoms networks to energy pipelines and industrial hubs, China has invested in hundreds of projects. So far, it's spent around $210 billion, but the total cost of the Belt and Road Initiative could reach $1 trillion, according to some estimates. Beijing says the projects are designed to boost global trade and will benefit countries on all three continents. Some, however, have shared concerns about China's perceived intentions. They see an obvious geopolitical agenda and a new form of economic imperialism that will give China too much leverage over other countries.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher, and guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family to do the same. Also, spread it on social media. It is imperative we get back to learning finances and also understanding how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we don't fall for the same tricks because we know everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the book, Cryptoteacher and WO book. Also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Now, guys, first, of course, we want to get into Bitcoin. As we know, the weekend comes, the institutional investors. Make sure you're staying focused on the stable coins, the volume, and Xrp is an indicator. So whatever crypto that you're actually trading, or if you're just buying low and then selling high, those are the three indicators that you make sure that you need to focus on. Now, also basically with Bitcoin, guys, next week we have BitMEX and CME. Now, don't forget that BitMEX started derivative trading for Ether for Bitcoin starting May 5th of this month. So don't forget, both of those contracts end. BitMEX and CME, they end the last Friday of the month. So a few days before and a few days after, we're definitely going to take a dump next week. So you definitely want to get your trading in these next few days. Now, basically, of course, institutional investors are buying up Bitcoin, buying it up left and right. Now, basically, we also have the Bank of China looking at getting a stablecoin. Now, guys, this is very, very important. Now, I know those who started listening to my channel at the beginning, that's all I kept talking about is China. I know you're asking, why does this guy keep talking about China? And everything is unfolding. Now, of course, you have OKCoin who got regulation as far as with a license to go into Japan, as far as with their exchange. Also, of course, we have the central bank starting up the e-wallets. Guys, this is all a big plan. Now, putting the pieces together. Remember in the video that I did, I think it was like April 15th, and I'm going to make sure I put the link there. I said that everybody was saying that stable coins were going to get banned. I said no. The article actually said, well, the actual research actually said a stable coin. That means one coin. So basically what China is going to have that global currency coin. And you can clearly see it. Now, what does that attach? How do you put the pieces together? Of course, we have the BRICS nations. We have China, Hong Kong, Korea, Japan. So therefore, you have the Asian connection, the emerging markets. And remember, that's all I ever talk about is start investing in the emerging markets, because you slowly are seeing this rise. Now, you have the new Silk Road. Now, guys, remember, Silk Road is not new. This is just history repeating itself. Now, don't forget the Han Empire, and they're just bringing it back. That's it. Now everybody's included, including the UK, which is, of course, we all know is very, very powerful, London. All these countries, I think it's like 70 countries, Africa, Russia, all the Asian countries, Pakistan, all these countries are included in with the Silk Road, except for who? The United States. You got it right. And guys, it's done on purpose. Now, just like I said, go back and listen to my video. As I said, I'm going to put in a link where I broke down the actual article as far as with that global coin. Now, I'm also going to put in here the top cryptos for China, from the CCID. So therefore, you can, see their list and how they're looking at blockchain and cryptos. But guys, we clearly see the connection. If you have all these countries connected, and you're going to be using that global, that global currency to move all these trades. Now, I went over, you have trillions of US dollars sitting. They cannot get rid of dollars. So that's the reason why we have the US dollar. But the quickest way to actually, for China to rise over top of the United States is through a digital coin. Because the only thing they have to do is airdrop. They don't have to worry about printing crazy numbers in order to, you can never print enough dollars. There's too many dollars out there. But they can airdrop enough you want. So we clearly see this connection coming together. Because with digital currency, the United States would never been dethroned if China had to print the money. But the fact is, they can easily dethrone when you can airdrop and put all this money in billions of people's hands in order to make it create value. So you're going to slowly see the United States dollar get devalued, and then of course you're going to see the rise of China, what I've been saying all along. Now lastly, guys, we have IBM doing layoffs. You had the article, Jack Dorsey saying AI automation. Everything that I've been saying, all my videos have been saying, guys, it's all just coming to light. That's it. Guys, you know today is Saturday, so I like to make you think. So I'll be coming back with a second video. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher, NWO book, your stocks, your chip stocks, your cobalt, your gaming. Never ever bet against the banks. Everybody's sitting at home. Don't forget about those stocks, Netflix, all those stocks. They hit an all-time high now because everybody's sitting at home. Corporations will run everything instead of your government. Don't forget about the C word, the biotech stocks. Everybody's going to be sitting at home, no jobs. What do? They drink and they smoke weed. Don't forget about those stocks. And y'all have a wonderful day. I'll be coming back with a second video.
If you travel through China, you go into an office building, you walk up, and the employees have the facial recognition. They don't have badges or anything of that sort. They can track their citizens everywhere without worrying about it. For China, it makes a lot of sense. It does cause the rest of the central banks, and I meet with central banks a lot. I just met with one yesterday, as a matter of fact. And it certainly, like Libra, got them thinking more about the retail side,